Namaste, friends. Welcome back to our channel, where we bring literature to life through heartfelt storytelling and cinematic visuals. Today's story is about dignity, identity, and the courage to rise above discrimination. It's based on the real-life experiences of writer Bama Faustina Susaraj, and it's titled, We Too Are Human Beings. So let's step into her world and witness her journey through the eyes of a little girl who dared to question injustice. In a quiet South Indian village, surrounded by green fields and tall palm trees, lived a bright and curious little girl named Bama. She was cheerful, full of energy, and loved going to school. But what she loved even more was her walk back home. What should have been a 10-minute walk always turned into an hour-long adventure. Every afternoon, she walked slowly through the village streets, taking in every sight and sound: the vendors selling fruits and snacks, the balloon sellers, the temple festivities, the laughter of people chatting at tea shops, and the colorful sights of village life. For young Bama, the world was full of wonders, and she walked through it with wide eyes and an open heart, unaware of the invisible lines that divided the society around her. One day, as she was returning home from school, something unusual caught her attention. An old man from her community was walking down the street carrying a small packet of food, but not in his hand. He held it by a string, dangling it carefully as though afraid to touch it. The old man walked straight to a man sitting at the grocery shop, a Nika, an upper-caste landlord. Without a word, he bent slightly and dropped the packet into the man's hands, making sure there was no contact between them. Little Bama watched the whole scene and burst into laughter. It looked so strange and funny to her, like some silly act from a play. Still giggling, she reached home and told her brother Anna what she had seen, expecting him to laugh too. But Anna didn't smile. His face turned serious. He said softly, "Bama, don't laugh. What you saw is not funny. It's painful. The reason that old man carried the food like that is because of untouchability. We are Dalits. The upper-caste people believe that our touch can make them impure." Bama was shocked. The laughter on her face faded instantly. She couldn't understand how people could think like that. She asked, "But why? Aren't we all human beings?" Her brother nodded slowly. "Yes, Bama, we are. But society doesn't see us that way. That's why we must prove our worth through education. Study well, and no one will ever dare to look down upon you." Those words sank deep into her heart. That night she couldn't sleep. She kept thinking about what her brother said. The cheerful girl who once saw her village as a place full of joy now saw the painful truth hidden beneath it. The silent discrimination that had existed for generations. From that day, something changed within her. The playful child became determined and strong. She decided that she would study hard, not just for herself, but for her people. Every page she read, every lesson she learned became a small step toward freedom and dignity. As years passed, Bama's hard work began to shine. She topped her class, earned respect from teachers and students, and became an inspiration for others in her community. Through her education, she proved that intelligence, dignity, and humanity are not defined by birth or caste. They come from within. Later, she began to write, not out of anger, but out of truth. Her words carried the voice of countless others who had been silenced. She wrote to awaken hearts, to open eyes, and to remind the world that every human being deserves respect. Her story, We Too Are Human Beings, stands as a symbol of courage, equality, and hope. It reminds us that true strength lies not in revenge, but in self-respect, not in rebellion, but in education and awareness. Bama's journey teaches us that humanity has only one caste, the caste of compassion. We are all equal, and we all deserve dignity. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more soulful stories that bring literature to life right here on our channel. See you in the next episode.